Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. On this run, I'm going to be playing the robot. I almost said pilot, that's not who I'm going to play. I'm going to be playing the robot. I'm going to be playing a normal run. This will be number 15 in a row, where if we win, we will have a 15 streak. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that I can actually get to a 15 streak. That would be awesome. That would be a nice first step in streaking in Gungeon. I know people who have streaked for hundreds of runs in a row. Not as a robot, though, as other characters, I think, like Marine, Pilot. I think those are pretty popular characters to play as. Maybe even the Hunter with the cute little doggy. I don't know if people streak as the Bullet, because the thing about the Bullet is that the Bullet is possibly one of the strongest characters in the game, unless you take damage early. And that could completely screw you, because if you take damage before you get a gun, then you're going to have to fight the boss with your sword in melee range, and that seems like a terrible idea. But once you get like 1 or 2 guns, being low on HP is not the worst thing in the world, because you can just recover from that relatively easily. Now, this shop is frickin' amazing. It has not only a key, but the sling. And the sling is a gun that's so good that I will buy it as soon as I'm able. Like, I would prefer to be able to get the key as well, but if I have to eschew the key in order to get the sling, I might just do that, because the sling is quite possibly one of the best weapons in the game, especially for its tier position, which is brown. Like, with the sling, we should have no trouble flawlessing bosses, getting the HP that we need in order to survive in the late game. I'm hoping that I can get enough money for both, and I imagine I'm going to need about 60 or so credits. So, you know, here's hoping that we get enough. But that all depends on whether or not we fight these gun nuts and we can get some extra cash, because gun nuts tend to have extra money inside of them. Alright, I got 4 cents on the ground. There's another 10 from the gun nut. That's why I like fighting gun nuts. They give you so much cash. Alright, there is a chandelier. I need enemies to walk into the chandelier so I can kill them. There's one. Ever slowly closer to getting the money pit, or whatever the frickin' name of the achievement is. It's like, kill 100 enemies by chandelier. Because you can only do it on this floor. The rocks in the mines don't count, as far as I know. You have to do it on this floor. So a brown chest is probably going to be exploded. You know what I haven't seen in a long time? I've not seen, like, the AK-47, I think. That'd be a good thing to get. Infinite keys. Go to the oubliette, open all the chests. That's a blue chest. If we're gonna open one of them, that's the one we're gonna open. And we don't quite have enough money to get both the key and the sling, so I gotta make a call. Do I buy the sling and fight the boss with the sling? Do I fight the boss with the robot's right hand? Or do I buy the key, go down to the oubliette, and hope that I get enough money from the boss fight? Because we might get enough money from the boss fight to make all this worthwhile. There's actually one more room, so let's go fight this last room. It looks big enough to be a room. I don't think it's gonna be a hallway. Although it might, no, it's a room. Not a lot of money in the room, but hopefully a little bit. Ooh, but we got a 5-piece drop, so we got 61. How much is the sling? The sling is 35, the key is 25. That's 60, right? Yeah, awesome, we got both. The sling is gonna make this boss fight so much easier. Gotta kill that guy first if we can. Not first, but we gotta kill him if we can. Okay, be careful with my dodges here. I don't know why, but I felt a little bit off. Might as well pop that. Well, there's a reason not to. I'm probably gonna blank this. We're doing quite good. When he's doing the spin attack, I love it because it's really easy to dodge for the most part when we're shot. So we used 24 shots from the sling. That's actually quite a lot. More than I would have thought that we would be using. But now, let's go explode the chests and probably go down to the oubliette. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I'm not going to want a brown chest to be open, and I'm probably not going to want the contents of a blue chest. So let's destroy these and get some junk. Oh my god, 2 red hearts! It's the worst. It's the actual factual worst. That's not a secret room? Where's the secret room? I mean, it could still be in the shop, but I don't want to shoot it in the shop again. I want to go over here and try to maybe see if it's in this exit room. Oh, stop with the weapon switch bug, please. There it is. We got a key. So we could have opened the blue chest. I'm still okay with this going down to the oubliette, though, because it means that we can... I'm not going to sell the fish gun. This is fine. I'm not going to sell the fish gun. This is fine. It means that we can go down to the oubliette, have a key for the oubliette, so if we find a good chest, we can open it immediately, especially if it's got a wick. Although with the robot, having a wick is less of something you got to worry about, because you can always put out the wick with the coolant, and in our case, now the fish hand, or the fish, not fish hand, fish gun. Just, you got to look these guys in the face and know. Tell them who's boss. Me. I should have just stayed next to the table because it would have protected me from the meat cube's attack there. The table will protect me from this guy's attack, and then I can just kill him at a distance. Yo, use tables. Tables are important. Don't rely on them, but they're essentially temporary pillars in a room. And that's really good. You want pillars in the game. You want to be able to break line of sight with enemies. That's what it's freaking there for, all these dang tables. It's gonna take it for the sling. Having good boss killing ammo is important. And the Potion of Gun Friendship is 42. That might be something that I want to consider purchasing on this floor, because the Potion of Gun Friendship is really good. Does more damage, reloads faster, and I think it also makes charged weapons fire faster, but I could be wrong about that. It could be that that's one thing that it doesn't do, and you always want it to, but it doesn't. A key drop. Yeah, yes, please, excellent. Maybe we'll be able to open a chest on this floor and buy a key, or maybe we'll just not have to buy any keys. Maybe we'll have a ton of key drops and we'll be perfectly fine. I really should be killing the meat cube man, but I guess he's gonna live for the time being. There we go. Ooh, an armor drop. Lovely, wonderful. Yeah, this is why I wanted the keys. We got the pig! Hero pig! He was so young. A hero pig. You should never have doubted this pig. He is a true hero. I salute you, pig man. You know, the pig is a good item. It is a really good item. Especially with... I was gonna say especially with the robot, but honestly for any character, he's a really freaking good item. Just like getting a 1-up in Isaac. You want the 1-up, like, if you get it for free, hell yeah, it's a free item and it's a really good item to boot. This is a good run. With the sling, with the fish gun, with Hero Pig. Technically I think that Clone is better. However, it's better for other characters than it is for the robot, because with the robot you just spawn with 6 armor, but with other characters you spawn with full HP for however many HP containers you have. And I think it works similarly with the robot. But for the robot it's basically plus 6 armor, because when you die you'll come back with starting HP worth of armor, which is 6, right? So, did not find the secret room. So it is basically just free armor. It's really good. I think I'm gonna use the Magnum instead of the fish gun because as my alternate, because the Magnum is really good. It does a lot of damage, and if you don't have anything else that's like a good room clearer or boss killer, it fulfills the role, even though it doesn't have very much ammo. So I do not mind having a Magnum on my alternate weapon slot right now. If I need a gun to kill something, that's a good gun to do it with. I need a gun that's good for murder. Have I got the gun for you? It's got 6 shots. One thing about the Magnum is when the game first came out, you know, Magnum's one of the guns that I think you just have right off the bat. The pickup line for it is 5 shots or 6. This gun is unusually filthy for a handgun in the Gungeon. The Gundead spend much of their time polishing and greasing guns, though they conspicuously leave the Magnum alone. It's 5 shots or 6. Originally, when I picked up the gun, I had picked up, you know, a lot of other guns that had taglines that affected how they work, and I was thinking 5 shots or 6. Maybe if you reload the Magnum, it switches between 5 or 6 ammo in the magazine, or the clip, or whatever you want to call it. So I was thinking, wouldn't that be cool if when you reload the Magnum, sometimes it switches between 5 or 6 shots in the magazine? Because, I mean, the pickup line, 5 shots or 6. But, and so I actually tweeted that to the developers. They responded, they said, hey, that's a good idea. But they never did implement it. And I kind of wish they had, because that would have been cool. It would have just been a little bit of flavor. That's another key. This run is really good. Good drops, good red chest item. Red chest passives tend to be pretty good. Some of the red chest guns are not the best, so I do like getting red and black chest passives. I think broccoli. Broccoli is a red chest item, right? Because it used to be black, and it used to not give you nearly as many benefits as it does now. It used to be kind of really bad. But now that it gives you a like speed upgrade, a better damage upgrade, and a chance to negate damage, it's actually good. Something like that, right? So we are going to need to use a key to get to the armor piece so that we can go down to the Abbey. If we want to go down to the Abbey, I think we do. The sling should be able to kill the Old King on its own. That's why I'm considering it. We're done with the floor. We found the item room. Not the item room, the shop. Not the shop, the secret room. There we go. So let's fight the little old blob here. Hero Pig. You know, I was about to say, oh, I wish Hero Pig blocked a bullet. He does block a bullet. He blocks the most important bullet ever fired at you. So the pig does not need anything else. He does not need to block bullets. He does not need to be a familiar, you know, like an orbital. He is perfectly fine on his own, just kind of hanging out right now. I don't remember the first time I got the pig. Like, the first time the pig saved my life. I think I was extremely surprised at it. I may have been ruined, because I did watch people play Enter the Gungeon on YouTube when the game first came out, and I was considering buying it. So I may have been spoiled in that regard, but it's a freaking good item. Probably one of the better red chest items, honestly, even more than some of the guns that you can get. Hell, I would probably take this over many black level items. Like, we had one run in the past where we had the pilot, DD20 mode, we had the particulator on, like, the first floor. I would probably prefer the pig to the particulator. Because it's a frickin' one-up. That's very rare in Gungeon. I think there's only, like... I think there's 3 one-up items. Because there's the pig, there's clone, and then there is Gunsoul, which is pretty much a one-up item. I think the Gunsoul is the worst. It is reusable, but it's probably the worst. We get the proximity mine, which... it's not that good. Refill the fish gun. Yes, I could have used the sling and then refilled it. Whatever. What do I want? Do I want the proximity mine? I mean, we could sell it in the future, but... got nowhere to sell it here. I think we... Ooh, but the potion of friendship. I think we buy the key, because it's never going to get cheaper than it is now. And then I think we go. We're not going to gun munch. Do I pick up the proximity mine? Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not using the coolant all that much. We have a water-based gun. We have the Magnum, so we don't need to use the coolant to really fight. So let's use the proximity mine, and let's sell the proximity mine if we get a chance. It's okay. It's not the best item, but as long as I use it a little bit frequently, hopefully I will appease the coolant fans out there. It's a Magnum, robot's right hand. The thing about the proximity mine is that it never seems to actually go off. I guess it killed him. It's alright. Red hearts we don't need. Should remember though that we have the crest now, so if we get hit, that's really bad. I should do my best to not get hit, including, you know, using tables, switching guns if I feel like I'm about to get overwhelmed. Go to the Magnum. Magnum reloads very quickly. It's a very good gun. Let's use it if we need to. Extra key and extra armor is probably what we're gonna buy. I wish that on the entrance, if there was a attached shop, it would show it, because normally, if there's a shop at the end of a hallway, the doorway will have, instead of a question mark, the shop icon. That does not happen with entrance rooms, or at least I think it doesn't. That's a free key. I like the key in this room because it's very big and open, easy to dodge, it's only snipers, so as long as you just keep moving, you're not gonna get hit. That's why you use the Magnum. Frickin' just used 6 bullets to kill him. That's pretty good efficiency. Watch out for the curve. That's really good efficiency on that. Yeah, I am still using robot's right hand, but it's kind of no reason not to at this point. Like, we're still good. It's probably one of the better starting pistols, so I don't feel bad using it. I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like, as soon as we... Like, maybe on the next floor. Actually, on the Abbey... Oh, there goes the armor piece. On the next floor in the Abbey, maybe I will... Well, actually, we're not going to the Abbey anymore. So on the next floor, maybe I'll start using a different gun. Yeah, that sucked. That was just a bad dodge on my part. But hey, that's the first time we took damage on the run. We don't need to go to the Abbey to make the run a success. We just need to win. Though I would have liked to try using the sling against the boss, I will admit. Let's explore. We have enough guns that... Actually, we don't have enough guns, but we're gonna get like 1 gun a floor. We've got the robot's right hand. Let's abuse the game mechanics and try to guarantee a not guarantee, but get maybe a better passive reactive from the boss fight. Open the chests first. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh no. I don't know what broke the pot, but frickin' gun fairy coming after me. It's only gonna take 1 shot, I think, from the Magnum to find a secret room. We have a gun munch. We have nothing that we want a gun munch, so I'm just gonna move on. I think if I fire a little bit quickly, I could kill that guy before he splits. Whatever. Oh, God. These guys don't do contact damage unless they're charging and attacking you. That was a little bit close, I will admit. I missed the one guy and I had to reload while he was charging at me. That was scary. I'll just use 1 Magnum bullet and the rest with my starting pistol. That works, right? There is the chest. I'll use 2 bullets just to check. And this is the armor. other chest we have not found. This chest has a teleporter next to it, so let's keep exploring. Now, streaking to the Abbey, that's fun, but also not something that you can really guarantee every run. I don't like the idea of that being the win condition, because if you get hit once, you know, on this floor when you've got the armor piece, ooh, you're not going to the Abbey, oh, well, streak's over. No, I don't like that. I want it to be on overall merit and not just whether or not you can get to one secret floor in the game. I do hope that there's more secret floors and secret stuff in the game when the DLC comes out. Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. I have no idea when it's coming out, but hopefully it comes out in our lifetime. Resistance to fire? Yeah. Resistance to fire is alright, and I will open the chest because we do have a key that we can buy in the shop. Plunger. That's how I feel about that. Let's buy the key, buy the armor, fight the boss. We got 2 blanks. We have not found the secret room. We're going to be using the sling and the magnum. Gotcha. There we go. Destroyed the statuette that was in my way. Well, I guess we can have the proximity mine down. It doesn't really work all that well against a mostly stationary enemy, but, you know, if this was the Amoconda, then that proximity mine would be pretty good for us. We can put a couple down, and maybe we can get her to swing into it. No. It actually blew up when she was underground, which was not helpful at all. Stupid game. Flame Hand. Flame Hand is okay. Not the best, but it is acceptable. Now comes the time when we might just want to use, well, hold on. We shouldn't be wasting the magnum to find the secret room. Let's waste the plunger. Nah, it takes me too long. Let's use, fish gun. It's not going to be in the shop. No, it's not going to be in the shop. Man, where's the secret room? I have no idea. There it is. Found it. Lock chest. You know what? Oh, that's good. Utility belt. It's wonderful. Ammo up. Plus, we get the ability to hold on to another active item if we ever get one that we want or like. That is definitely worth a key. I like the items that allow you to hold more than one active item. They are very good. Very, very, very good. Because if you get 2 invincibility items, you just swap between them on a boss fight. If you get 3 invincibility items, you might just be able to be permanently invincible for every fight in the game. Which is crazy. So I said I'd probably, or maybe not use the robot's right hand on this floor, but with the plunger, I actually feel like it's possible for us to do that. I'm just going to magnum you. Because you are so annoying to deal with. If I had a ice gun, you can actually kill those guys without them turning into being on fire. Turning into being on fire. Yep, you heard me. Look, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Okay, the poison did make it a little bit hard to maneuver, but we made it work. Use the knockback on this gun if I have to. Push this guy into the pit. Kill him. Hello. Hopefully that'll kill him, but I do want to kill the Mushroom Man. There we go. They're all dead. This should be pretty easy. This room is one of the easiest trap rooms in the game. Just hang out on the right side, I think, is the best solution. Wait for this thing to roll. Because it blocks most of the bullets on the one side. There we go. These things do not get poisoned. The guys that spawn here will, so let's get some of the poison out, pop their bubbles, because the bubbles are evil, and they're dead. In that situation, it's mostly just about being defensive. Don't let yourself get, Thanks. Don't let yourself get, surrounded by those bubble bullets, really. There we go. Easy room. Should probably be using the proximity mine. The problem with it is that it really only helps you on enemies that rush you down, right? If an enemy's not going to rush you down, then it's never going to actually really help for the combat. That guy actually can't reach. There we go. Oh no, the bullet idol got him. Protected him. There we go. Like the proximity mine right now, I'm going to have to get this bullet idol to come down in here to, for it to blow up, but I don't want the bullet idol to come down here. I want the bullet idol to die. There we go. It did something. And like, in that situation, it didn't really help all that much, because I was going to kill him in a second anyways. Like, what do I have the freaking proximity mine for? I don't know. We take sling ammo, because that's what we're going to need for bosses. And 96 sling ammo is probably enough for at least 2 floors if we need it to be. Yo, switch guns, thank you. I know that there's a guy jamming him, but I kind of just want to kill this guy. So if we kill him... this is not the best. I didn't want him to make him the buff guy. I guess I should have killed the buffer first, because then I wouldn't have had to deal with him on this wave. Well, we learned. We'll live and learn. It's not the gun I wanted to use for this. As soon as I switched to it, I'm like, weapon switch bug. 168 ammo. It's a little bit more than it had previously. What I could be using is the, do a couple of checks for secret rooms. What I could be using is Plunger Flame Hand, actually. Because a Flame Hand is a pretty good gun. For this guy, I'm just going to pop him with the right hand, because he's almost dead. That barrel is in a wall. I do not like the positioning of that barrel. Gun game. Gun game is good. It is an easy gun game. Relatively easy anyways. I like this one. I think I have a pretty good efficacy in flawlessing it. And if we can flawless it, well hey, we can get a red or black chest item hopefully. For free! You're poison, you're not gonna last very long. Yeah, I kinda like the poison fire we got going on here. Poison fire. I need you to pop up so I can kill you. Thank you. And then I just like missed all my shots. Lovely. Key drop. We've already been to the shop, so that is very good for us. Whatever. I'd actually find a way to hit this guy. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that gun. Problem with the Flame Hand is that you want to be very ammo efficient with it, so you end up not attacking. So I'm going to use Robot's right hand, I think. Just because the Flame Hand, you know, the projectiles can be big. You know, I'm making an excuse. I want to save ammo for it for later. I want to use it on the next floor. It's a good gun. It's a very good gun. this is going to be a shop or a gun muncher? Gun muncher. Robot house. Are we going to gun munch anything? Probably not. I actually like the loadout we have. I even like the plunger and the flame hand. Okay, I'll use the plunger and the flame hand. I'll be better about using the flame hand and not worrying about wasting ammo. I really should just be like focusing one weapon and not constantly switching between them, but whatever. Okay, we got a couple of chests. Let's open the green one for the shot bow. That means we're gonna have a blue passive. Let's go see what it is. Could buy the siren, but I'm just gonna buy the armor and the key. Basically, if you're playing the robot, you're buying armor and you're buying keys. That's it. Speed upgrade. Yo, that is fantastic. I love me some speed upgrades. It's a pretty noticeable speed upgrade. Think your aim is true. Try my game. Oh, this is not the one I thought it was. What the heck is this? Oh, I'm out of money. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're not going to play this game. I thought that this was going to be a different game here. I've never heard that music before. I thought it was going to be a different layout, but also I accidentally ran out of money. So, that was stupid of me. I like the proximity mine here because this guy does come at you very directly. And it's very annoying when he does that. I missed. Hit him with that. Basically, so I'm just going to save the proximity mine for when he stops moving and he starts doing attacks that he might come directly at me for, because I want the proximity mine to blow up, destroy bullets. I should have probably placed it closer to him, but whatever. I'm missing him because he's out of my line of sight. Maybe he'll roll into it at some point. When he starts rolling around the entire level, bashing into the walls, making bullets, like right now, he'll probably hit one or two of those mines, if I'm lucky. It did no damage, but, you know, he ran into it. That one did some damage. Maybe the first one did some damage. Oh no, you can't kill him when he's in this phase. Oh, I hate it. Plenty of blanks. Just pop it if you feel like you need to. Alright, good fight. We didn't take any damage. That means we did flawless. We got another ammo drop. At this point, let's actually grab it for something else. Super Space Turtle is wonderful. We don't have enough money to play the gun game. That's okay. We'll do a couple blank checks to try to find a secret room, and then we'll go down to the next floor. I really should have saved my money for this guy. I really like playing him. I was just stupid about it. Yeah, we're out of money. There's no place to sell. Darn it. Gun Munch, no, our guns are okay. Super Space Turtle is a really good pickup. I think that is red tier, A tier. So I can't complain about it. We're gonna use, you know, probably Plunger and Flame Hand. It's an interesting combination. Poison, Flame Hand kills. This guy is affected by both. Super Space Turtle. Could just let, if I really wanted to be ammo efficient, at this point I would just let Super Space Turtle do everything. But that would be silly. That would be silly indeed. That was a stupid dodge that I was not punished for. I can also push people into pits, but Shouldn't really count on that for forever. Plunger, Flame Hand. I'm just gonna stand really far back and let Super Space Turtle do the work for me. That's a 5-cent. That's 5 casings, 5 credits, $5, 5 coins, 5 whatever you want to call it. This is a good room for our combination, though. Light them on fire. Super Space Turtle finishes the job after they're all weak. We're actually extremely ammo efficient right now. This guy, we're just going to use the pistol because he does not get lit on fire or poisoned. Necromancer guy, though, he's got to go. Free kill him first. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him, Super Space Turtle. Good job. Turtle from space. Is Super Space Turtle a reference to something, or is it just a creation of the game? I appreciate your moxie, kid, in trying to kill the thwomp, but I kind of wish you would just do it and get it over with. Here, let me help. You okay now? You okay now, buddy? You're now no longer focused on murder. I would be focused on murder. Probably just use the plunger to look, because we're not going to be using the plunger for forever. So a green level chest. There we go. Green level chest. It's worth opening, but for now, I kind of want to just keep exploring. Oh my god. Morningstar Patriot M16. This is like the best shop ever. In the secret rooms. 3 really good guns. Morningstar is apparently awesome. It is really good for bosses. It takes a while to kind of charge up initially, kind of like the Devastator, but when you get it working, damage output is fantastic. Gonna just push these guys into the pits. Where I can, anyways. So yeah, I might want to consider that, especially if we have a cell creep, which we don't. Battle Standard is amazing, though. It's going to make the Super Space Turtle do a lot more damage. We only have the one familiar, but honestly, it might just be worth it for Super Space Turtle, because he is so good. He is such a good familiar for us. So we're going to have to deal with a skeleton. Although maybe not. Maybe he's going to run now. Yeah, he's an idiot. I like the idea, though, of getting a really good Super Space Turtle, like a really good passive damage dealer for us. My shots don't pierce yet, so I can hide behind the table. If my shots pierce, though, then I couldn't hide behind the table because it would just pierce through the table, which is kind of cool that those mages, the bullets that they suck up, they still have the effects of whatever your passives were. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, but it's just like a nice little attention to detail. Although maybe it's more like a benefit of their physics engine, their bullet physics engine. What do we want? At this point, I think Flame Hand. Flame Hand is pretty good. I like it just because it deals pretty good contact damage on shot anyways. Super Space Turtle's trying. Super Space Turtle is dumb. I'll grant you that. R2-G2 is better at shooting, like actually hitting, just because R2-G2 fires in bursts and it moves between the burst shots. But Super Space Turtle is better if it can just have a line of sight to your target, because it hits more effectively and efficiently. For most boss fights, I think that Super Space Turtle is better, though, because for most boss fights... the boss is stationary and there's not a lot of places to block bullets. So, let's use the plunger. Just filled it. Not finding any secret rooms, but that's okay. There's a green chest. We should probably go open it. Do it right now. It is Vorpal Gun, which is not my favorite gun. Are we gonna get Battle Standard? You know what? No, we're gonna get Explosive Decoy, because with Explosive Decoy, I can actually steal from the other guy and that shop. I think I can only steal from one shop though, but that might be okay. I think Explosive Decoy is what I get here. If I can buy it before the boss fight, that would be perfect, because then I'll be able to get a charge on the boss fight itself. That's what I want to have happen. What I want to have happen is drop enough money that I can buy it. I actually do not have enough money. That means I'm probably not going to get enough money, because there's the boss fight right there. I am going to blank. But the chest, if it's locked, I can't open it. 68 credits. We should get enough money after this fight, though. Okay, let's do the fight still. This guy is very annoying for a boss fight. Yes, I did use a blank. I felt like I was a little bit forced into that blank, but I did kind of purposefully hang tight. This is where you just use a quick little beam weapon. Get rid of those skulls. Maybe light them on fire. Go back to the sling, which is here. This is where it gets tricky. I'm just gonna shoot and hope to hit him. Did have to use another blank. That's fine. That's what they're here for. You know, I think I'm actually just gonna use Flame Hand. No, it gets destroyed on the skulls. We're gonna have to do it like this. I just didn't want to switch weapons. I just wanted to kill him because he was almost dead anyways. We got zombie bullets, which is okay. Another flawless, a key. What do we want ammo for? You know, probably the sling. Half done. Every other gun's more than half capacity. Oop, not that gun, that gun. We have enough money to buy the explosive decoy, which means that we can actually steal one item. I could steal the battle standard. I could try to come down here and steal something from him, like the Patriot or the Morning Star. I wanted to see if maybe I was still able to come down here and steal. These are really good guns. I just don't have the necessary funds in order to get anything, and we got this way too late because we can't charge it right now. We have to actually do some combat to charge it. That's fine though. That's fine. Hopefully Super Space Turtle makes up for the fact that we didn't get those guns. I mean, we have Super Space Turtle, but now he's going to do more damage thanks to the battle standard. How much more? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think it doesn't work for familiars that don't do damage like a dog, but it does work for Wolf, Super Space Turtle, R2-G2, Sir Junkin, stuff like that. You know what? That was quite a bit of damage from Space Turtle. Killed him pretty quickly. Yeah, Super Space Turtle seems like he's kicking ass right now. So this, I just want to light him on fire, or light him on fire, poison. No, I just want to make sure they all get poisoned. They should all be dying. Some of these guys might be immune to poison. And that Sun is immune to poison, so I don't know how we're going to kill him. Maybe just let Super Space Turtle do the job. Yep, thank you, Turtle. Turtle, Turtle. Oh! I don't understand the Ashen Bulletkin, because sometimes they shoot to hit you, and other times they shoot to miss you. Sometimes you'll be dodging around them, like if this barbecue pit here was an Ashen Bulletkin, sometimes they'll be shooting where I'm standing at every moment, so I can just keep walking around them forever and not get hit. Other times it seems like they track you, and they shoot ahead of you, and you've got to double back. I never can tell when that's going to happen, so I frequently get hit from Ashen Bulletkin because I know that sometimes they'll hit you and sometimes they'll miss you. I kind of just wish I understood their attack patterns a little bit better. This is a situation where we're probably just going to knock these guys into the pit. Excellent. See, like right now, he's shooting to hit me. I think we did poison those guys, so they died pretty quickly. Or maybe we lit them on fire. I don't know if you can light those guys on fire and have them take more damage because they light themselves on fire later. But then again, they do die very shortly after lighting themselves on fire, so maybe it does work out in your favor to do that. I do wish the flame hand would pierce, because it looks like it would, but if it not piercing is not that big of a deal, really. Those guys I understand, the veteran Bulletkin, they take a second to charge where they're going to be firing at you from. And it changes, you know, their firing angle changes as you dodge around them and as they're doing their attack animation. So that guy's not a problem. I understand him. Gotcha. Go away, go away. Oh, you know why I think it should pierce? Because it does pierce. It pierces enemies, but not obstacles like barrels or bullets. So we get 2 ammo drops. What the hell, game? What the hell? You're not going to let me just not use Plunger Flame Hand, are ya? I'm going to have to use this for the rest of the frickin' game. No secret room. I mean, no, I don't have to use Plunger Flame Hand, but I've got them. Let's use them. Multiple status effects on enemies? Sure. Should be very ammo efficient at most times. If I hit you... Oh, well, I guess I didn't hit him because he's too far away. But if I hit him with the plunger and he's a frickin' statue man, you should be poisoned or lit on fire or something. Oh my god, just dodge. Let Super Space Turtle do some work for us here. Oh my god, I hate this room. I'm getting better at that room. I do understand how I should be doing it, which is get up in the middle and take out the frickin' Iron Maiden as fast as possible, but it's a hard habit to get out of, not doing that. You know, being a little bit safer. Also, don't forget, we have the frickin' oh, I'm glad I killed him. We have the frickin' explosive thing here. Oh, don't get poisoned. The explosive decoy, let's use that if we need to. The knockback from this gun is decent. We can use this to kill the grenades. 2 shots, it looks like. Or a little bit of damage from Super Space Turtle. It is pretty ammo efficient, the combination we got going on here right now. Should probably just be more aggressive in this room, because it's really not that bad. Not as bad as I'm making it out to be, I think. Now this is a little bit more awkward. I guess I'm just using this gun in case I can get a lucky crit. And it'll just kill the enemies for me almost instantly. Green chest. It's the water gun. Ocarina. It's a passive. We have another familiar. This could be really good. I don't know if it will, but this could be. If it stacks with, or if it synergizes with Battle Standard, it'll be great. So at this point, I'm just gonna hide and shoot and hope that the knockback works. And it looks like it did. Switch back to the Vorpal gun, I think. Super Space Turtle, you're the best around. Never ever gonna let me down, right? Yo, switch. Thank you. Push him into the pit. Yes! Maybe I should have let him do his laser attack or something. Ooh, secret room. Ah, secret room. What a cruel joke. What a cruel joke, game. Alright. These are great. Great items. I like them. We're gonna buy a key. We're gonna open the last remaining blue chest. We're gonna steal... should I steal rad gun? Bait launcher. Bait launcher is okay. Go to this last room down here. We're not gonna be able to steal twice, I don't think. I'm gonna steal the rad gun. Pop this down. Rad gun is so good. We'll use it on the bullet hell floor. You know, a lot of times on these runs, I find myself with way too much ammo. I can't get in there. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many guns. I'm very ammo efficient. The Robot's Right Hand's a pretty decent gun in its own right. Like, what am I supposed to do with the frickin' lack of ammo here? Not lack of ammo, the frickin' ammo that I'm not gonna use, like I'm not gonna use the shot bow. I'm not gonna use fish gun at this point. I'm not even gonna use the Magnum probably. I'm just gonna use the rad gun for the next floor. Rad gun, alternate Magnum probably. Alternate Magnum, just so that if I have a long room, I can just use the ammo in the Magnum to help out. Bad dodge, I think. I should have dodged a second later, but I was hoping it would work out. So this is an opportunity to use the Magnum, definitely. Oh, it's a freaking jammed SMG! I call bullshit on that, actually. We're taking damage, but I gotta kill these guys. That was really dumb. So what happened there is, like, his flame breath took a hard right turn. Like, his head was over here on the left side of the entire screen, and then he destroyed the explosive decoy, and then all of a sudden his head is like, I'm gonna go over here now and attack you on this side of the screen. That was really dumb. That was really bad. I don't like that one bit. I feel a little bit cheated from that one. Jeez. Okay, we'll use the Magnum to take care of the heart phase. Here come the chickens. Hopefully they stick around and damage the actual heart and not the boss, because the boss can't get hurt right now. Super Space Turtle's attacking the heart too. That's a pretty okay damage right there. Have that block some bullets, I suppose. I don't know. try to get the kill with the proximity mine. Get the kill with the shot bow. So we didn't flawless the dragon, we got hit twice. One of those hits was because there was a jammed SMG on the right side, and I only had one blank to use. One of those shots I do have a little bit of trouble with. Like that, his breath attack should slowly sweep. It didn't slowly sweep. He was like halfway done with his animation, and all of a sudden, he was attacking me on... Oh, I should have saved that so I could steal. You know, he was all of a sudden just started attacking me on one side. I kind of feel a little bit ripped off about that. Is there anything here we want to munch? Probably not, because we're just going to be using the rad gun for the entirety of the next floor. So let's go to the next floor then. If you spin around, it looks like he's just like flying on his feet. Woo! My feet are not touching the ground. Gotta also remember, we got the pig. We haven't talked about the pig a lot. We haven't seen him. He's kind of been waiting in the wings for his moment. We still got the pig. Probably not gonna need him. But he's there for us if we do. So a long room could cause us to need the Magnum. That's why we're gonna hold on to it. You go. This is a dead end. That's okay. So I mean, I know we don't have the item in question, but this is one of those rooms where this is why I don't like having things like helix bullets or fat bullets, because this gun is just one-shotting everything. Ammo. I mean, I'll take it for the sling. We just started with the rad gun. We don't need ammo for it quite yet. Because I'm one-shotting enemies, and I know I can one-shot enemies, so I'm kind of planning around one-shotting enemies. But if I didn't have this capability, this would be a lot more difficult. There's one more guy somewhere.
Nice!
Nice! Now, I think you do get a stacking damage bonus, but at this point, like, since we're using this for room clearing, it really doesn't matter that we're getting that stacking bonus. I have one bullet left. It's going for the slug. Oh, and I got the reload. I got the reload anyways, which is great. Explosive decoy, gotta remember we got this if we need it. Two shots. There's like 4 shots on that guy. Whack. Time for the reloading. The rad gun is so good, it's just so bad against bosses, because you've got to be able to get that reload out, like, at all times. And you just don't have time on boss combat. Like, damage output-wise, it's one of the better guns in the game. It's a room-to-room combat gun, not a boss-killing gun. So that guy took like 4 shots, but when we killed that jammed gun nut, we did have like 6 or 7 reloads. Can you take care of it? Thank you. Now we take rad gun ammo. And I'll take it before I do the reloading, just in case the reloading doesn't get preserved when you fill it through an ammo drop. He's going. He's trying to go. How did you not get hit by that? You were standing a razor's edge away from your own demise. Oh, I whacked. I did kind of, not waste, but use up some of my reload potential there. I feel alright about it. Alright, where are we going? Let's go down the middle path. Gotta remember, you do one room. The whole point about going down the middle path is that you do one room. And then you see what direction it goes in, and then you go in the other direction. At least on the first hub room that has 3 doorways. Really quickly, I'm just going to switch to the Magnum for this rest of this room. So we haven't taken any damage yet. Let's try to make that actually happen. There we go. We got all 4 reloads, even though it didn't really look like it. I missed. Missing is kind of bad there. Oh, he almost got me. Take more rad gun ammo. Sure. Yo, how come that? I guess we needed to do one more in order to get the full damage bonus. So I guess reloading with an ammo drop does give you a little bit of a damage downgrade until you reload it manually, which is fine. It's good to know about. Whack! Let's get those reloads and keep moving on. I haven't used the explosive decoy, but it's one of those situations where it's not all that necessary. I really should be using it though. You know, practice makes perfect, and I need to practice using frickin' spacebar items a little bit more. But I also just want the consistency of knowing where the enemies are going. This is... it's going pretty well, you know? Going pretty good. Pretty well, pretty good. It's good or well? Pretty well. It's going pretty well. Is it this way? It could be this way. I mean, it could be any way, but... it is this way. So we're gonna fight the boss. I will use the rad gun just to use the ammo, and then we'll switch back to the sling. That is really fast reload. Okay. Just wanted to break their aim for a split second. I think I understand that guy's like 5-shot bullet pattern. You just gotta not move. If you're standing still, then all of his shots should miss you. Or be very close to missing you. I'm just using Flame Hand because I didn't want to switch. I wanted to be able to kill the other enemies on the screen, and that worked out pretty well. Now I think I will switch to the sling. Explosive decoy does work against this phase. If we get into a situation where he's doing a one of his 2 annoying attacks, the circular attack or the squiggle attack. Yo, fire. These attacks are fine. Give me these. This one's a bit annoying. We got a speed upgrade though, so we should not take damage here. Super Space Turtle is going to effing town. This is another really weird squiggly attack. I should have blanked it, but we got plenty of blanks. I almost got hit right there. I must have walked into a bullet. I didn't think I walked into a bullet, but I must have walked into a bullet. Bullet. Don't stand at the diagonal. I always like walk to the side because I don't like being under him. And it frequently seems to cause me to just get hit by his diagonal attack right off the bat. Oh, that's not how that works. Okay. I thought I understood what makes him decide to do the forward or the backwards pattern, but I guess not. I guess I have that mistaken. I was thinking that if I stood further back, that it would make me want to jump forward, but that wasn't the case. I was really far back on the line of bullets that were extending out from him, the little V shape, and it made me want to jump backwards, so I just got hit. It's a good learning experience, though. I thought I had understood it. I guess not. I guess I was wrong about that. Whatever. So that is a victory. That is the 15th robot regular run victory in a row. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I think. I don't know how many other people play as the robot and try to do streaks. I don't know if 15 is good, but we've had a pretty decent go recently. No real tough calls. I fully expect that at one point we will get one. You know, the thing about Gungeon is that if you just get crap after crap after crap, you're gonna have a hard time. You know, we had Super Space Turtle plus Battle Standard. Those two items alone, I mean not alone, but together combined as a unit, that's enough to carry you. If you just focus on your dodging and letting that Super Space Turtle do all the work for you. Radgun on its own probably good enough to do most of your room killing. Oh, excuse me, a little hiccup. And you know, Sling, very good for boss killing. Explosive Decoy, very good for stealing. Speed upgrade, just a very good run. Good run. Can't complain about it at all. So you know what? Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will see you here for the next episode of Enter the Gungeon, where I will probably just do another DD20 mode run and see how far we can get on that. So, see you then.